Okay, let's try another one. A little bit more involved, but that's all right. The biggest thing to do, guys, is to realize that, remember, you can split this fraction. You can do a negative 2 over 2, and then you can do a radical 3 over 2. So the equation is actually a negative 1 plus cosine of this stuff, right? Theta plus 3 pi over 4 equals the negative 2 over 2 is just a negative 1, and it's a plus a radical 3 over 2. The negative ones, you would add 1 to both sides, so technically they're going to go away, and yes, we should show that, but remember, it's, kind of silly because we know what's going on. This stuff right here, right, this is not just a simple theta, so I'm going to use u substitution. So I'm going to say, all right, where is the cosine of u equal to a radical 3 over a 2? Okay, and the two places that is radical 3 over 2 are going to be pi over 6 and 11 pi over 6. So those are the two answers that we're going to get if we were just asking for just a simple theta. But the problem is we're not asking for a simple theta. So what we have to do is take that u stuff, and set it equal to that. So theta plus 3 pi over 4 is going to equal a pi over 6 plus a 2 pi k. Remember, the pi over 6 and the 11 pi over 6, they're not on the same line, so we're going to have to do this separately now. You are going to subtract 3 pi over 4 from both sides. Guys, you are not allowed to subtract it from the 2 pi k. The k is like another variable, and it makes it it's not a like term. So we've got theta equals 1/6 minus 3/4. I want to say that's the one that you get the negative 7 over 12. I will verify that in a little bit. Plus 2 pi k. And then you do the same thing with the 11 pi over 6. So I'm actually going to rewrite it real quick. So theta over here is going to be equal to 11 pi over 6 minus the 3 pi over 4. I'm just writing it a little differently. Plus the 2 pi k. 2, 6 minus, yeah, that's minus 9. Okay, so 11. So you should get 11 and, nope. Hold on, sorry. That's the one where you get 13 over 12. So this is 13 pi over 12 plus 2 pi k. And remember, all you have to do is just take the fraction. So the 1 over 6 minus the 3 over 4, right? That's all you're doing is taking that fraction. And over here, you would take the 11 over 6 in your calculator minus the 3 over 4, and you get your 13 over 12. Now, this 13 over 12, that is one answer immediately. This negative 7 pi over 12 over here is not in between 0 and 2. So take the negative 7 over, take the negative 7 over 12 and add 2 to it, and that's where you get your 17 pi over 12. Oh, yeah, sorry. Third video, third puppy.